I don't know what I'm reading Japan, but
Are you excited for your trip?
yeah, it's gonna be good, dude. I gotta clear out. Time for me to exile, bro.
Are you nervous that you're gonna feel American as fuck out there?
Nah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
you're
man, I'm
everything?
everyone. Yeah, I can hang everywhere. Although I keep saying I'll go everywhere, and every time I go to a new leg of my trip, like my dad's like, all right, you'll go back this day because I'll drive you to the train. You gotta navigate the train. I'm like, I go anywhere. They're like, nah, you gotta be able to,
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's good. Yeah. I'm gonna clear out indefinitely. But
So you're going Tokyo, Hokkaido, and then
Tokyo, Hokkaido, back to Tokyo, and then maybe somewhere in the countryside. We're gonna go out of the countryside. We're gonna go to Chiba on the beach for a couple of days too. So
what could you accomplish in Japanese?
what you mean?
Like a task. Could you accomplish any task in Japanese? Like could you order a coffee?
Of course. Yeah, of course. I get to accomplish everything.
You don't know what time your train's coming. You could ask someone like what way the train is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say, Nanji, wait, how do you say train?
And they say the train's coming that way in
Yeah,
English.
don't go that, Scott. Yeah, no, my Japanese is very, it's pre-verbal. It's in there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it comes out when I need it. You know what I'm saying?
Could you read a sign?
Yeah, I'll read a sign.
Yeah.
I'll read it however I want to do.
You'll be like Pound reading the
Pound,
characters.
Yeah.
he had a, it's funny, like his whole thing about Chinese characters, right?
Yeah.
So there was this scholar, I don't know if I'm getting this completely right, but there was this scholar of Chinese who was like an American dude or an English dude.
Yeah.
And he had this whole theory where he simplified all the Chinese characters to like you could tell what they were from the drawings, like they were, and that was Pound's whole theory was based on this guy's notes. The guy never published a book, but his widow gave Pound his notes.
Some of them are like that.
Yeah, I know, but
Victoria that's so funny.
So he had this whole theory of like pre-verbal civilizations had the closest, which was that's something that gets said in the essay about Joyce.
Okay.
Right, was that Finnegan's Wake has the economy of hieroglyphics, where the form means the content.
Yeah.
Which seems to be like that was part of the modernist project, was getting back to hieroglyphics in a certain sense.
Yeah, I'm working in hieroglyphics.
Yeah, exactly.
I affect the culture in hieroglyphics.
where the form got to be the content.
Yeah, the form
which
is the content.
I mean, fuckboy is hieroglyphic.
Yeah, low key, dude. I'm moving down the page like kanjis, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Up and down.
Up
right?
and down.
Yeah,
horizontal writing.
That's what you got to. You got to do a whole book where it's you have to read it from the bottom up. Each page you start at the bottom and you read up, and then it can go both ways. It can go top. It's like hopscotch, right?
Yeah,
you
it's
go
like
bottom up,
hopscotch.
top, bottom.
Damn. How you doing, Al? You wanna watch this game soon or?
What are we at? 58.
58, 59? All right, I'm gonna let's get one more beer.
Yeah. Give me a beer. Al, what you thinking about? Ask me something.
I don't know. I was thinking about a book, like Japan books. I was thinking about Hagakure,
I don't even know that.
samurai book.
The samurai book?
Put me on that book years ago.
What is that? That's like a samurai etiquette book or something? No, I don't.
Samurai etiquette book.
Yeah.
It's like the courtier's manual or whatever.
Yeah, kind of like that.
It's controversial because it received like heightened attention during World War
Two?
II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sick.
because it's like it's wild. It's like a manual. It'd be like you have to. It'd be like sometimes it'd be like kind of like because the samurai were wild. You know what I'm saying? Like
of course.
they're like savages, but they were also like kind of gay. Because they'd be like
Mishima.
yeah, the code of honor. Yeah, no, but they'd be like you have to like wear your hair like you got to use like L'Oreal in your hair, and like it got to be like combed like good.
They had good hair though, right?
Yeah, they had good hair. Like if your hair's not good,
Yeah.
like go like fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, a lot of them were
Yeah.
like that, and they're like, I don't know. I'm like Mark Norman. Do you ever see Mark Norman?
Yeah.
His shit just have an alarm, like a random alarm.
Do you have the samurai book here?
Yeah,
But
I got it,
you
I
got to
got it.
spit on that.
I got. Yeah, I do. But then you'd be like you have to like I'm bringing Learner, dude. I'm bringing the Learner.
The Learner, the Topeka school.
That's honestly what I'm reading. But it'd be like you know, like you have to, if you like let your hair get sus, like you have to seppuku.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like if you don't, like
so
fuck you.
I mean, you can't have
So,
a
like,
bad hairline.
Yeah. Like your hairline's fucked. Like my
Yeah.
hair is fucked up right now, dude.
Is
You
it?
know?
I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
bro. But it'd be like if you have to like yeah, it just be honestly a lot of them be like you have to like fight to the death or else like you're a bitch.
Yeah.
So like they would all read that and then they'd be like, you know, like you have to fight until you you die in World War II. Like
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. So
What
the Japanese are savages.
So what did Mishima do?
What did Mishima do?
Yeah.
He went to the Imperial building.
Yeah.
And he said, I do not accept this Western ass fucking president. we follow the emperor.
Yeah.
He is a living god.
Yeah. And
he went to the balcony, and the state police were closing in on him, and he seppuku'd on the balcony.
Did he kill anyone before he did that?
I don't know.
That's crazy. I mean, I watched the movie on it.
Probably 50 after the war. Let's see.
He was wild, huh?
He was wild, bro.
What was that movie about him?
But that's how. I mean, dude, that's the thing. They think they can kill me.
Yeah.
I'm on a different logic.
Yeah.
They really do. They think they can kill me. They can't kill me,
Yeah.
bro. I am the Corn King. I'll come back over and over again. And
The
like
Corn King.
They won't be
ew.
able to. They won't be able to. It's funny though. It is funny. Let's see when Mishima died. Mishima death.
I never read any Mishima. My roommate used to like him. Back when
I read
my
Sun
roommate
and
was
Steel. I
gay.
listened to Sun and Steel when I was grieving out in.
And that's
Brooklyn.
all you read?
Yo, a weird thing happened. Yeah, how's your week been? You had a good week?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a weird event this past week where I was hooping on down on Lower East.
What day?
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
And oh my God, did I tell you this story? I almost got in a fight in my run.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I actually did want to tell a story to you on the
Yeah,
pod.
yeah.
So like, I mean, my old ass, you know,
Mhm.
I pull up to the run. But for some reason I'm like I always get matched up with some dude who's good as fuck,
Yeah.
you know, because I play defense and shit.
Mhm.
And it's like this light-skinned dude who's always mad surly at the
Yeah.
run. I feel like he's surly towards me. I don't know.
Specifically.
Yeah, I feel like it. He's always he pulls up in a suit. He over here, and we in the run, and he's like immediately he's like coming at me.
Yeah.
You know, but like it was a good run. So I'm just like not backing down.
Yeah.
I'm deemed the fuck
Yeah.
up. I fouled the shit out of him a couple times.
Yeah.
But it's a run, so you can't say. He's all getting mad. I scored him a couple times.
Yeah.
He starts doing the thing like, give me the ball,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ISO. He starts trying to, and this dude on my team who like ran track at like in like North Carolina,
Yeah.
Greenboro or something. He's all talking shit, so he's making it like
To the other guy.
the other guy, like let's go, And fucking starts getting like mad heat, and there was a
Yeah.
point where I was like, I could like be chill, but then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is like war right now.
Yeah.
So like I come off a screen, and I try to hit a quick three.
Yeah.
I had to score it a couple times, and this dude's like he's like 6. He played D2,
Yeah.
I think. He's like 6'5" or something.
Yeah.
He comes, he swats the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He goes, get that shit out of here! And I literally like animalistically, I turn around and the ball doesn't go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Like it just bounces
Yeah.
one time, and it's about to go out of bounds, and I
Yeah.
grab it and I stop him like 5 feet behind the
Yeah.
3-point line, and I just after I got swatted
Yeah.
shit, I pull up and just whack
You.
it.
That's sick,
And
yeah.
I'm like, but I'm like pissed.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like very tense.
Yeah.
And I'm just running back, like, what's up? And my boy is all running backwards, like, life be funny like that. Life be funny like that. And I was like, bro, it was like, like that was like literally the funniest shit ever. And like we went on like a 6-game run, but I think that was a funny shit.
What'd
Life
they
be
do?
funny like that. And it was just still
I bet
war.
the dude was so
He
mad.
was so mad, bro. He was so mad, and we kept going. He like left early, put on his clothes.
Funny like that is
Life be
hilarious.
funny like that, dude. Oh my god, it was so funny, dude. Don't celebrate too early. But I'm walking back
Yeah.
on that day, and I go to this like and it was hella cold. And first of all, he was trying to post me up.
Yeah.
I was just D'ing the fuck up out of him. by the last game, I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I gotta go. My lower. I mean, I've been sitting Indian style in a yurt for like a month
probably,
and a half.
Yeah, it's probably good for you though.
No, yeah, what sitting Indian
Yeah.
style? Yeah, but my lower back, and sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
I was sleeping in the bando last week, and I was sleeping sideways. My lower back is fucked up, and I've been D'ing this fool up like I went back to damn Amelia's. I couldn't fucking stand up. I was on her yoga things. Like I couldn't stand up. My lower back hurt so bad. So I'm walking back. I'm cold as fuck. You know, my back hurts. And I'm like, I need some soup. I try to go into a random deli. I'm on the not Houston, the main Delancey or something.
Yeah.
And I go into a random thing, and I see this dude who's like, and I walk in and I go like, you don't have any soup, but the dude, I recognize him. Like, and basically when I lived way out in Diker Heights, there's this one deli that I go to. This dude's the same age as me. It was the only deli I go to right down the street. Like sometimes I go in there, he'd be praying.
Yeah.
But anyway, I go and I recognize him. I go, where do I know you from? And he goes like, yeah, I know you. What's up, bro? Like,
That's crazy.
You come in here. And I go, no, I've never been to this deli before. I said, were you on the Upper East Side? He goes, no, you've been here. I was like, no, bro, is it Bay Ridge? He goes, oh, Bay Ridge.
Oh my God.
It was so weird.
That's
and he goes,
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm like, bro, like I'm fucked up. Like I need some soup. And he's like, you want to put some hot water and some cup of noodles? I was like, yeah, that sounds fire. And
he made you some soup?
Yeah,
oh my
I'm sitting there eating this soup, but it was. I mean,
that's
I see
crazy.
him damn near every day. Like
That-
you know, what
that's crazy. Yeah,
it was crazy.
Wow.
It was a weird week, bro. And there's so many delis. I've been walking on Delancey. I was like, that looks weird. That looks weird.
Wow. I
Anyway,
mean,
it's been a glowed week.
No,
but
no.
life be funny like that.
Life be funny like
Yo,
that.
that's a funny ass like shit talk.
Yeah.
Life be funny like that. And he was all fucking so mad and so happy, like get that shit out of here.
No, I mean it was kind of a wild week
for you.
Yeah, I mean just like there was the whole comedy thing, you know.
And Harold snapped on it.
Yeah. Sean came out to see that. That was good.
Dude.
That was good.
Dominated the
And then my old man was sparring that other old man. That was so he found.
Oh, yeah, your boy. What's his name again?
Steve. He's 76, and he found some dude who wants to fight him.
So what happened?
I mean, they had a fucking tough ass sparring session. Like,
okay.
Where I
76-year-old.
Yeah, I mean it was 76 versus 75. They were fucking wailing on each other. I mean, it was a perfect matchup. They're like the same size. Both them dudes are gay. You know, yeah, it was crazy. They're both,
my god.
They're both from
how wild was that gay dude at the end that you're at the comedy club?
Yeah, who?
The dude who was on like Top Chef.
Oh yeah, that I train him sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I give him boxing lessons. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy.
He was wild.
Everyone, a lot of people don't like him.
Comedy is so wild,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it is.
Because on one level, it's like condensed storytelling.
Yeah.
Another level, it's like unhinged oversharing.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. but the fight was good.
Yeah, they were fucking scrapping. I mean, my dude was kind of like, I think they were both a little. I mean, they're 75 and they're like legitimately bashing each other's faces.
Were they wearing the headpieces?
Yeah, they were.
About to say.
And it was pretty controlled to where I was like, I mean, I didn't, I was
get a body in your hands.
Yeah, everyone was watching at the gym though. Everyone was hype. Like after they finished sparring, it was fucking everyone was applauding. It was.
Oh my god!
But they're actually gonna, they're gonna fight at one of our events in May.
Okay.
Which will be pretty. I mean, that gotta be like how. That got to be a fucking world record or something, right? The oldest age in the ring, it's 151 combined years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that dude's funny.
He's funny.
And he was my dude was being all like mad and like surly. He was and I was like, chill, bro.
No,
like,
but dude,
after
I ran that day, like I came back and like it was just all like, you should play basketball more often. You're so clear. And calm. I was like, yeah, it's because I just went to like an animalistic war.
Yeah, for sure. You got to be.
Like, and I was like, a part of me was like, are we gonna just be congenial? Yeah. I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be congenial. Yeah. I was like,
well,
and I got fucked up a couple times.
No, it's good.
I tried to go ISO, just fucking tripped. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I would take this L.
Now I'm back in the gym. I'm hitting the bag again because Amelia called me fat.
Yeah,
so,
I gotta get strong
and weak. So I'm I'm in war mode.
Yeah, we have war mode.
I'm at war against my enemies.
I was saying, the way you get the most ripped is what I do. Is you travel with a backpacking backpack and a backpack and a bag of books, and you have 12 to 15 books in your backpack.
You just walk and
you
walk.
go on a journey.
Yeah, yeah.
It required like I
is that how many books?
It makes you rip,
yeah,
because you over here just like holding that. It's better than any push-ups.
Well, the walking is crazy too. Like when you walking crazy.
Yeah.
Like when you were, you were in great shape when you were walking across the country.
For sure. But
you should, and you didn't even have any books with you, did you?
No, I didn't have any books.
You just had your Kindle or something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring a couple books. I don't know.
You got to go fucking just dive into fucking Japanese.
Yeah.
You know you.
Yeah. Who's the Japanese writers to read though?
You got to figure that out.
I'll go Tail of Genji. I'll body the Tail of Genji.
There you go. That's a big one.
Yeah, Tail of Genji.
You listen to that.
Yeah.
I was listening to this book this week, this like popular book. It's called The Plot. You know this book?
Mm-mm.
You know it, Al? It's this, what it is, it's this like, this guy's a failed writer and some, he got 2 novels that were kind of bum ass. One was okay, but, and then he's teaching at some shitty MFA program and some arrogant dude tells him he got the best plot ever of a story and he tells it to him. And then the guy's all mad. And then a couple years later, he sees that the guy died. And so he takes the plot and he writes his own book off it. And it becomes like a crazy bestseller. But then he finds out, then he starts getting harassed by some person he don't even know. And he finds out that it was like the dude's life story. The crazy plot was the dude's life story that he took to make the book.
Okay.
And I thought it was okay. I thought it was going to be better than it was, but it was all right. And the way I was kind of feeling was like, whatever. Like, I mean, that whole plagiarism thing don't matter to me at all. Like stealing a story or whatever, or stealing anything. Hamlet's stolen, but it's not, right? You gotta you do it yourself. Like the whole stealing thing don't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
Like
that's because.
I mean, what do you think of that? You stole all fuck boy.
yeah. I stole fuck boy. Yeah, right, dude.
That was all taken.
Right,
that was taken word for word from MFA dude. Dave's.
Yo, I didn't finish. Yo, I couldn't finish.
Boy with
I couldn't finish my MFA. So like, I'm realer than you, bro.
Well, no, he had that FUCKBOY that book that you stole word for word.
Oh my god, dude. Damn, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a globe mode to not really be in the ego of the self and the self and a lot of times you're in a fight or something and you kind of just like get out of your like ego.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what are we doing?
Well,
like, that's how I feel about the conversation I had about the book. It's like I gotta put something forward about everything that happened.
Yeah.
And
so
it's not about
is what you mean like
shit.
What I think is good about a fight, what is just the fact that you don't have time to have any. This is me. I'm like feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like I have to complete this task.
Yeah.
I am in the middle of a task and that's all I have. And like just the unmediated task completion.
No.
It's like it's the same thing with stand up. Stand up's kind of like that too.
Yeah.
And it's a valuable thing to just think like how do I detach myself
it's
from
kind
this?
of rare though.
Yeah, it's really rare.
It's kind of
really
rare. Like even for like the mode I've been in, like that run was like you can control your like orientation. You can control like your I don't know. Like I was just kind of like we're gonna win every game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I was just like if I'm pushing too hard, I'm just gonna like let the boys rock. And we ran like 6 or 7 games in a row. You know what I'm saying?
You just become a vessel for the.
You become a vessel for the task.
Yeah.
It's not completely out of your control. But it is a different mode. And I be thinking I'm freaking 23 and I've just been like just taking to the rim, just taking contact and then like literally I could not stand.
Yeah.
For I was on my tailbone like, bruh, like this is bad, dude. Like, I need to carry my backpack to Japan.
Yeah.
But
is that all you're taking as a backpack?
2 backpacks.
2 backpacks?
Yeah, front and back, yeah. Yeah. 2 backpacks. But no, that is vessel for the task and all this shit. You know, it's kind of like. I mean, it's funny. I also generate a lot of chatter.
Yeah.
This past week, but it's like it's just making stuff versus chattering.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to chat, if you're just chattering, like I don't know, you're making a song, you're making a real thing, you're making you're telling a real story.
Yeah.
Different. It's just a whole different lane.
Yeah, for sure.
But you don't really know it until you're in it.
Yeah.
And it's miserable when you overanalyzing everything.
For
and
sure.
you can't be. That conversation I had, it was like, it's a type of, because also, I always think of that. I've been saying that during some different types of battles I've been in.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't understand, like, there's a reason why when you're in hell, you could never be the cause of any problem.
Yeah.
Of anything that's happening, you could never be the cause. Yeah. It's not about. It's about you. It's about your orientation. That is a hell.
Yeah.
If you cannot think that you are the cause of anything that's wrong in the world, that is a hell.
Yes.
That's Dante in hell.
Yeah.
Everybody in Inferno is in that state.
Well, and there's the positive counterpoint to that too. You can't, when you're in hell, you can't imagine yourself as the cause of any good either.
Right.
Right.
True. Yeah.
But that's funny.
Just everybody else is at fault.
But it is funny, like how when you're on the road to Paradiso, like when you're in Paradiso, they're all detached from the good too. They're all detached from the good or the bad. They have like such like a
humility.
I mean, it's just a separated view of this was their life, and that's it. Now they're like fucking glowed out. They don't give a fuck like what happened in their moral life. Like Adam can talk about his disaster in paradise so easily. Like it doesn't matter. Like this is all like I feel okay.
Right.
It's just
because the only reason why you blame everybody else is if there's something that you haven't addressed.
Yeah, for sure.
About yourself.
Well, and that's the thing with everybody in
though.
Inferno.
Yeah, that's deep though.
They haven't addressed
because when you don't need to blame other people, it's actually because you accepted you've looked at yourself.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's like when you don't have to blame anyone for the bad, and you're even detached from the good, and you're just like that. I mean, that's like the most glowed mode you can be in.
That's a glowed mode.
I mean, all through Inferno, you see these people fucking Francesca and what's her lover's name? Paulo?
Yeah, and that's in Inferno 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's early on, but they're like this.
They're
it
like
was
this,
the books.
it
It was
that,
the books.
it
It was
that.
him. It was that.
You can't even tell. You can't even tell who Aquinas is in 10 Paradiso.
Yeah.
For about fucking 100 lines, because he's not telling you who he is. He's just being like, my teacher Saint Francis was the shit, or was it Saint Dominic, whichever one they crisscross who they talk about. He's just giving homage to his teachers for about 200 lines, and then finally Dante's like, who are you? He's like, oh yeah, I'm Thomas Aquinas.
And you start to see that a little bit
because it's a humility
in Purgatory.
It's acceptance of the patrimony.
Yeah,
I'm really big on that.
You dig?
It's a very self-serving. It's a very self-serving rant.
Well,
it's real though. It is real though. If your whole orientation is towards flouting or continuing,
the patrimony,
whatever your patrimonial sources. I love my I love my guides, my mentors
for sure.
I homage them to a fault.
See that was something,
and I still will.
Mm-hmm. That was something I just heard. Sometimes you go to these open mics and stuff, and I mean, no shade, but it's like, it's Loserville to a certain respect.
Yeah.
And I just heard, I was hearing this guy talking about like, I was, he's unemployed, he don't work or nothing. He's just, I was just watching Mad Men all day, and I finished that, and I started Breaking Bad. I'm just like, I was just like, this is, why are you letting, why are you letting this intellectual fucking Patrick? Why are you seeding all this? There is so much you could
eating
be,
the wrong king.
Exactly. Like
exactly. You're eating the false god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're but it's also like,
find a worthy god.
Yeah, what you watch? You watching watching TV all day? You watching TV all day? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
But I guess there's so many people that some people are just gonna be watching TV all day, and that's statistically
So it's almost 10 p.m. on March 28th, and Al wants to watch the Michigan game, so we gotta wrap soon. But in about 8 hours, we got a great eclipse.
And what does this mean?
It's supposed to be some type of general shift of. God damn it, I don't remember. Girl will tell me something, and I'll say, "Oh my God!"
This is why we need the matrimony too.
We do need matrimony. I mean, like, you and Harold gotta resolve your beef on the pod.
I'm willing to resolve the beef.
But apparently, it's supposed to resolve some cycle. I heard someone say something. This goes back to some cycle from either 2023, or it's also supposed to resolve some cycle from 2021 to 2003. 2001 to 2003.
Oh, for real?
That's when my parents split.
2001?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like 2002 or 2003, around that time, I was 11, so I was born in 1991. So
it was 2002?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I'm about to go hang with my dad for a bit. So I was like, oh, this is kind of
shit.
glowed. Maybe I got some damn father wound, patrimony wound. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But something shifting. I think it's just a general self affirmation. Listening to the powers that be less. Shedding people that don't fuck with you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I've been on this week, where I'm just like, oh, you don't fuck with me.
Yeah, okay, bye.
That's
bye.
Cool. I had no bad feelings. I had bad feelings the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And people do fuck with you. Fucking just that's
what you got to cultivate.
That's what the eclipse means to me. But this is gonna come out in them 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
it already will have
it's about
had
to be
its
Holy
effect.
Week. It's about to be Holy Week.
Oh
guys.
my God, you're right. We're deep in Lent.
April 18th, Kira's birthday. 30th would be 30th. It's Good Friday. Late Patreon, little.
Wait. So Good Friday's the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. And the same Lenten calendar as 2014 is a walk. So I'll start leaking out some days.
You got to. You got to put some stuff out. You got to put some stuff out. I'm sure,
I fuck it all.
The listeners are definitely eager to see what you've been working on.
For real. Well, yeah, I want to put the new shit out, but.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Or
indeed,
2 things
indeed,
at a time.
Indeed.
Here and here. How much we do, Al?
Oh, it closed? I think we had an hour. Yeah.
What you got? Any thoughts, Al? Anything we got to clean up? Anything? Any threads we left hanging?
I think it's pretty much there. I feel like a little inconclusive on what books you're taking to Japan.
Yeah, he. The problem is he doesn't know any.
What books he's taking to Japan.
It's all cap. He ain't even Japanese.
No, I feel like if you you're gonna be in Tokyo, you gotta go to Kinokuniya in Tokyo someplace, and they do I am
Japan. Okay. True.
I'm jealous as fuck you're going to Japan. Sounds dope.
Yeah, nah, come back. Come back. Yeah.
a month you'll be good to come back. You'll be like, nice.
Yeah.
Yo, there's coffee shops in Japan where you can just chain smoke cigs. And it's like you're in the fucking 70s basically.
Is that right?
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi.
You can hit those.
There's no Wi. It's like a thing though there, and then yeah, there's a good ventilation.
Wow.
But then there's vending machines everywhere.
You gotta go. You gotta find me some Japanese classic, unearth some Japanese shit.
Yeah, rare bookstore, dude. You gotta go to
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
It's all part of it. Yeah.
Show samurai.
Take the mic.
Show the samurai.
Yeah, exactly. Show samurai, dude. No, I'm gonna go in. But yeah, we'll probably link back. It's good, dude. We laid down some pods for the next couple weeks, but we'll go hard back in May.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. So yeah, and Al's helping me get. You gotta do it too. We gotta start compiling the syllabus for the.
For sure.
For the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Get the streets reading.
I got a pretty good syllabus on the stack. The 28.
You do?
The 28
of course,
books,
that's a good
right?
syllabus.
Yeah.
That's a good syllabus.
Yeah.
True, you already doing that.
Yeah.
That's true. Damn. You put Infinite Jest right up top as honorable mention.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
I said I can't even read it.
Oh yeah, y'all ever heard of Infinite Jest? Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, okay, Harold. Okay.
I said it
You
was.
ever heard of Don Gately? He's an AA.
Wait,
Yo,
did you?
it's
Wait, did
it's the
you-
Quebecan wheelchair assassin group. You ever heard of that? Yo.
Did you read the little thing I put on that?
Yeah.
Where I was saying that it was the professor at Miami who went to Wesleyan with DFW.
Oh,
or where,
shit.
he went to Wesleyan. No, Amherst.
Amherst.
Yeah, and he went. I went to his office hours, and I was like being all brooding, and like
Yeah.
I was hoping so hard that he would say that I was like DFW.
You just got a bandana on your for no reason.
And then we talked for like an hour.
You're like tennis is geometry.
I was trying to be like so fucking like smart.
Tennis
in the
is
loop.
fractals.
And then he didn't say it, and I dropped the class. Like I was like, if he ain't gonna like, I don't want to be here. Like I'm done with this.
We were training in boxing, and the training center was many strange parabolas. Yeah. Yeah, there were many parabolas in the
I was putting
training center.
footnotes in my damn papers,
Yeah, oh my
but he
God,
wouldn't
dude.
say it.